watching Republic.
Hello and welcome. You're watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Ishita Mitra, the show where we get you a roundup of all that has been making headlines throughout the day. Now, starting with the first story that we talk about, we discuss how the Tukre gang has now returned to the JNU campus, this time again raising anti-Brahmanism slogans with Kanhaiya Kumar at the center of this protest. Now, we also talk about how Chhatrapati Shivaji's comparison with Tipu Sultan has set off a political storm in Maharashtra. Now, with the police case now registered, protests intensifying and the controversy snowballing into a heated battle between Congress, AIMIM and the BJP. Now, we also talk about disturbing allegations coming to light from a sterilization camp in Madhya Pradesh, which have cast a shadow over the claims of improved rural healthcare. Now, at this camp, viewers, large-scale procedures were carried out under questionable conditions. One woman sterilized in just 2 minutes in unsafe condition. This has prompted demands for accountability and, of course, the questions on the state of healthcare infrastructure. Now, we also talk about a statewide security sweep in Maharashtra after the anti-terrorism squad conducted multiple raids at locations. Now, officials say the action is part of a probe into suspected efforts to radicalize and recruit young individuals from the state. And next up, we talk about an industrial incident in Karnataka which has turned fatal after a chemical storage unit exploded inside a factory premises. Now, rescue teams here responded swiftly while the investigators now examine whether or not negligence played a role here. And lastly, we talk about a distressing development has come to light. A 22-year-old student found dead in the United States. Now, he was reported missing earlier and now his body has been found in California. Officials are piecing together the sequence of the events as the case has sent shockwaves through the community. All that and more lined up for you ahead. Now, first up, Congress leader and former JNSU President Kanhaiya Kumar is once again at the center of a controversy. Now, Kumar here was seen raising slogans of Azaadi while playing a duffly during a public meet at Jawaharlal Nehru University campus. Now, this gathering was reportedly organized to protest the suspension of JNUSU office bearers who were allegedly involved in vandalizing a library biometric system. But the slogans has reignited a political debate, drawing sharp reactions on social media, while Congress is yet to issue any statement on this. Here are more details. Take a look.
Congress leader and former JNUSU President Kanhaiya Kumar sparked fresh controversy after raising Azaadi slogans at a public meeting inside the JNU campus. Holding a duffly, Kumar led chants that included Brahmanvad se Azaadi. The meeting was reportedly organized to protest the suspension of JNUSU officials accused of vandalizing a biometric attendance system inside the university library.
लेफ्ट वालों का जो रस्टिकेशन हुआ है उसके विरुद्ध ये वामपंथी संगठनों ने कार्यक्रम आयोजित किया था और उसके अंतर्गत जो जितने भी पुराने नक्सली यहाँ रहे हैं, वामपंथी यहाँ रहे हैं, उन सबको इकट्ठा किया था और इनको विरोध करना चाहिए सीपीओ मैनुअल का, जिसके कारण से यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट जो है रस्टिकेट हो रहे हैं, लाखों रुपए का फाइन लगाया जा रहा है, उसका विरोध करना चाहिए। लेकिन ये केवल अपनी राजनीति के लिए, अपने आकाओं को खुश करने के लिए ये लोग राजनीति कर रहे हैं, जबकि सीपीओ मैनुअल से न जाने कितने छात्र प्रताड़ित हो रहे हैं।
एजेंडा ही समाज को बांट के चलने का है, तभी ये अपनी अपीजमेंट या वोट बैंक पॉलिटिक्स कर पाएंगे। और वहीं दूसरी तरफ विद्यार्थी परिषद है जो सीपीओ मैनुअल के खिलाफ लड़ते हुए अब तक उस पर 4,83,000 रुपए का अब तक फाइन आ चुका है। 90 से ज़्यादा कार्यकर्ताओं के ऊपर प्रोक्टोरियल इंक्वायरी बैठी है और 10 से ज़्यादा कार्यकर्ताओं को सेमेस्टर रजिस्ट्रेशन में रोका गया।
The resurfacing of Azaadi slogans at JNU has once again reignited a familiar political flashpoint. So far, the Congress party has not issued an official statement regarding Kumar's participation in the demonstration. A revival of divisive campus politics. The latest episode at JNU has once again placed Kanhaiya Kumar at the heart of the political storm.
And now we are shifting focus. Tipu Sultan's comparison with the Chhatrapati Shivaji has triggered a political storm in the state of Maharashtra. Now, Pune police have registered a case against Maharashtra Congress president following a complaint by city BJP chief Dheeraj Khate over his remarks comparing Chhatrapati Shivaji with Tipu Sultan. Now, the remarks have sparked sharp political reactions across Maharashtra, with the BJP leaders and several Hindu organizations now alleging that the comparison has hurt religious sentiments. Now, the controversy is escalating into protests, counter statements and political sparring across parties. Here's a detailed report. Take a look.
A case against Maharashtra Congress chief Harshvardhan Sapkal has been registered after BJP leader Dheeraj Khate filed a complaint alleging that Sapkal's remarks hurting Hindu sentiments.
काल पत्रकारांनी मला प्रश्न विचारत असताना विचारले की महामानवांचे आणि विशेष करून शिवाजी महाराज आणि टिपू सुलतान यांचे जे छायाचित्र आहे, प्रतिमा ज्या आहेत, या कार्यालयामध्ये लावण्यात याव्यात अशी मागणी होत आहे. याकडे आपण कसे बघता? या प्रश्नाच्या उत्तरादाखल माझं जे उत्तर होतं ते हे होतं की शिवाजी महाराजांनी जो स्वराज्याचा विचार दिला त्याचाच आदर्श हा टिपू सुलतानने घेतला आणि टिपू सुलताननी तो आदर्श घेऊन इंग्रजांच्या विरोधात ते लढले आणि त्या अनुषंगाने या प्रतिमा ज्या आहेत ह्या सोबत लागण्याच्या अनुषंगाने समकक्षतेच्या अनुषंगाने माझं हे वक्तव्य केलेलं आहे.
The BJP staged protests outside Congress Bhavan in Pune condemning the statement. Tensions flared during demonstrations with reports of sloganeering, chaos and stone pelting as rival groups clashed. The controversy deepened after AIMIM chief and MP Azaadi Owaisi compared Tipu Sultan with Veer Savarkar, stating that Tipu Sultan was martyred while fighting the British.
क्या टीपू सुल्तान ने श्रीनगरी मठ में फौज आई थी? कहां से आई थी फडणवीस बोलेंगे आपको, मैं बोलूंगा तो फिर फौज आकर सोने का एक पुतला था उस मंदिर में लूट के लेके चले गए, शारदा देवी का. टीपू ने वहां पर मंदिर को तामीर करवाया, ग्रांट लिखे. 1791 जुलाई 6 को टीपू ने खत लिखा था मेलकोटे को. मेलकोटे की मंदिर के बारे में उसमें लिखा गया, आज भी जाकर देख सकते. बादशाह था टीपू, टीपू डेमोक्रेट नहीं था.
The political temperature rose further when a BJP leader in Ahilyanagar announced a reward of 10 lakh for anyone who would cut off Sapkal's tongue. Hindu organizations along with BJP workers intensified protest. In Malegaon, Samajwadi Party leader and deputy mayor Shane-in-Nihal Ahmed said that like Rani Lakshmibai, Tipu Sultan too fought against the British. After pressure from all sides, a portrait of Tipu Sultan was removed from the Malegaon deputy mayor's office. Amid the uproar, party leaders and workers presented a fish portrait of Tipu Sultan to Malegaon Mayor Nasreen Sheikh, a move that further fueled tensions. Shiv Sena spokesperson Krishna Hegde alleged that Tipu Sultan was responsible for atrocities against the Hindus, intensifying the political divide.
और यहाँ पर टिप्पू सुल्तान जैसे शासक का फोटो लगाना, इस पर हमारी बड़ी आपत्ति है. टिप्पू सुल्तान ने हिंदुओं को मुसलमान बनाने की कोशिश की, कन्वर्जन करने की कोशिश की. वो हिंदुओं के खिलाफ था. हमारे आदर्श छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज और छत्रपति संभाजी महाराज ये धर्म रक्षक थे और ऐसे टिप्पू सुल्तान का फोटो मालेगांव म्युनिसिपल कॉरपोरेशन के कैबिन में जो उपमहापौर ने लगाया, इसको शासन जल्द से जल्द निकालना चाहिए.
However, Shiv Sena group leader Nilesh Ahir stated that Tipu Sultan's fight against the British is a historical fact acknowledged by many.
हमारे कुछ शिव सैनिक यहाँ पर आए थे, हम खुद भी आए और देखा कि वहाँ पर सही में टीपू सुल्तान का फोटो लगा हुआ था। ये बात शहर के सभी आवाम को अच्छी नहीं लगी और शासन के जो कोई रीति रिवाज है, जो प्रोटोकॉल थे, जो फोटो लगनी चाहिए जिन महापुरुषों के, वो वहाँ पर नहीं थे। इसकी वजह से आज हमने आयुक्त महोदय को यहाँ पर निवेदन देने आए हैं और उप महापौर इनका हम यहाँ पर निषेध करने आए हैं।
As political parties trade charges and counter charges, this comparison has been snowballed into a full-blown political flashpoint in Maharashtra.
And now viewers, in Madhya Pradesh, where the government claims to be strengthening healthcare in tribal regions, shocking visuals have come to light from Dhar. They tell a very different story. Now at a sterilization camp in Bagh, more than 175 tribal women were allegedly operated without basic facilities. The images here raise disturbing questions about medical ethics, accountability and humanity itself. Let's get a better glimpse of this story through this report.
These are not scenes from a disaster zone. This is a government sterilization camp in Bagh, a tribal area of Dhar district in Madhya Pradesh. Nearly 180 tribal women arrived at the community health center on Friday, many with children and relatives for family planning procedures. But what awaited them? No proper seating, no adequate drinking water, and after surgery, even no beds. Women who had just undergone sterilization were left lying on the floor, some in contaminated water, others under the scorching sun, women being treated worse than cattle.
गांव के बाई उनको लेके आए पेशेंट को।
कितनी बजे आ गए थे यहाँ?
सर 8 साढ़े 8 बजे तक आ गए थे।
कितने बजे शुरू हुआ यहाँ पर ये शिविर?
ये तो चल ही रहा सर, आए तब से चल ही रहा, पर धीरे धीरे वो तो बहुत सारे बाई होने हैं तो टाइम तो लग ही रहा।
जो नीचे लेटी है महिलाएं परेशान हो रही है, गर्मी लग रही है, टेंट भी लगा।
हाँ वो तो नहीं मिल रही है, नहीं मिल रही है, तो सुविधा पूरी नहीं मिल रही।
पीने का पानी की क्या व्यवस्था है?
नहीं, पानी भी अभी खत्म हो गया, 2 ड्रम लाए थे तो खत्म हो गया, अभी भी नहीं।
Family members could be seen fanning them with pieces of cloth as women writhed in pain. But the most shocking revelation here lies in the numbers. A single private doctor, Dr. Rakesh Dawar, reportedly arrived at 3 p.m. and was assigned nearly 180 sterilization procedures. Hospital officials claimed one sterilization was being completed in just 2 minutes. The time, just 2 minutes.
सर डॉक्टर बड़वाने से बुलवाया है, डॉक्टर राकेश डावर। ये सर्जन है, 2 मिनट में एक ऑपरेशन कर देते हैं। तो हमारे 175 केस है, कम से कम 3-3.5 घंटे में पूरा कर देंगे।
इसके पहले क्या क्या जांचें कराया?
इसके पहले हमने जांच कराई, प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट करवाया, बीपी लिया, खून की जांच करवाई, शुगर बीपी दोनों करवाया। फिर उसके बाद महिला को वहाँ ऑपरेशन के लिए भेजा। वहाँ पे महिला को इंजेक्शन लगता है टेस्ट के लिए।
Adding to the controversy, the Chief Block Medical Officer Dr. Veer Bahadur Singh Mawal was not even present at the camp. He reportedly arrived only after learning that the media had reached the center and he claimed that he was attending a meeting.
175 के आसपास हुए केस हमारे पास अभी टोटल। वो क्या होता है कि कि हर हफ्ते मेरे पास सर्जन की अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं हो पाती, इसीलिए वही लोग अगर इकट्ठे आते तो फिर इकट्ठे करवाना पड़ते हैं। सर्जन मेरे पास जो डॉक्टर डावर आते हैं वो बड़वानी से आते हैं, तो इसलिए हमें सर्जन की प्रॉब्लम्स आती है हमेशा। तो और ये लोग क्या है कि अब गर्मी का सीज़न आ जाएगा, गर्मी के बाद केसेस हो भी नहीं पाएंगे, इसलिए हमें इकट्ठे करते हैं।
जिले में सर्जन की अवेलेबिलिटी नहीं है क्या सर?
सर्जन की अवेलेबिलिटी है, लेकिन क्या होता है कि डिस्ट्रिक्ट से लंबा पड़ता है ना, इतनी दूर सर्जन आते नहीं। ये क्या है कि LTD कैम्प करने के लिए प्राइवेट हायर करते हैं हम लोग सर्जन से। ये भी जैसे गवर्नमेंट सर्जन नहीं हमारे पास, प्राइवेट सर्जन हायर करने पड़ते हैं, पे ऑफ करके इनको बुलाया जाता है।
After the issue surfaced, Chief Medical Health Officer termed the violations illegal. The block medical officer has been attached to the district headquarters, and further action, officials say, will follow as per rules. And the larger question remains, when healthcare becomes a number game and surgeries are reduced to speed targets, who takes the responsibility of putting people's lives at risk?
And now, viewers, in a major counter-terror operation and a crackdown on terror, the Maharashtra Anti-Terrorism Squad conducted raids across 21 locations in the state. Now, the search operation was launched following the inputs coming in about attempts made to influence and radicalize youth through suspected terrorist organizations. Now, viewers, as part of these raids, several mobile phones, electronic gadgets have been seized, but no arrests have been made so far. These raids were in fact made at 2 locations, including Ahilyanagar and Yavatmal. Here are more details on this anti-terror crackdown underway in the state of Maharashtra. Take a look.
The Maharashtra Anti-Terrorism Squad launched a major operation across multiple districts in the state. Raids were conducted at 14 locations in the Pusad and Umagd area of the Yavatmal district, while 7 additional locations were searched in Ahilyanagar. The operation was initiated following specific intelligence inputs suggesting that terrorist organizations were allegedly attempting to mobilize and influence youth. ATS teams began simultaneous search across 21 locations across Maharashtra. Security agencies say that the investigation is ongoing and further action will be taken based on evidence gathering during the raids. Authorities maintain that the searches are part of preventive security measures and more details are expected as the probe progresses. With concerns over youth radicalization under scrutiny, the statewide ATS operation marks a significant crackdown.
And now, viewers, tragic news coming to light from the state of Karnataka. This is where a chemical storage tank exploded at a factory in Mandya, killing about 2 workers on the spot and is seriously injuring 3 others. Now, a formal case has been registered and investigation is currently underway to understand whether or not there was negligence which turned this industrial accident fatal for workers. Here are more details on this. Take a look.
A deadly accident unfolded at Kirti Chemical Industries near Karkat village in Mandya Taluk. Workers were attempting to open a chemical storage tank using a gas cutter when the tank exploded, killing 2 on the spot. 3 others were seriously injured and rushed to Mandya Institute of Medical Sciences for treatment.
8:45 ನಮಗೆ ಸೌಂಡು ಬ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಆದ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಬಂತು. ಆ ಸೌಂಡ್ ಆದಾಗ ಏನು ಸೌಂಡ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು ಅಂತ ವಿಚಾರಿಸಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅನಾಹುತ ಆಗದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 ಬಾಡಿ ಇದೆ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಟ್ರಿ ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಆಗಿ?
4 ವರ್ಷ ಆಯಿತು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ
ಅವಾಗ ಏನಾಗಿತ್ತು?
ಹಿಂದೆ ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಡ್ ಆಗಿ ಲೀಕೇಜ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಸಲ್ಫ್ರಿಕ್ ಆಸಿಡ್. ಅದು ಅಪಾರ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ಬೆಳೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸುಟ್ಟೋಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಭಸ್ಮ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ನಾವು ರೈತರು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟಾಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದರು.
Authorities say 2 remain in critical condition. Following the blast, several workers reportedly fled the scene. The police from Basaralu police station arrived promptly and are collecting details about the deceased and the injured. Meanwhile, a formal case has been registered and an investigation is currently underway. The factory was in the process of relocating to a new site and the relocation work had been ongoing for over a month. The workers, reportedly brought in from Bihar, were emptying chemical tanks when the explosion occurred. Shockingly, this isn't the first accident at this facility. 4 years ago, a chemical leak damaged hundreds of acres of crops and had killed 2 dogs. No human casualties were reported then, but the incident sparked strong public opposition.
And now, viewers, the tragic death of Saket Srinivasaya, 22-year-old Indian postgraduate student from Tumakuru in Karnataka, has deeply shocked Indian student community in the United States, his family, friends and officials as well. Now enrolled in a master's program in chemical and biomolecular engineering at the prestigious University of California, Berkeley, Saket was reported missing on February 9th. and after last being seen near the campus approximately a kilometer away. An intensive search operation involving local police, emergency services and community members ensued, culminating in the recovery of his body on February 14th from Lake Anza. Now, officials are investigating as to what exactly caused the death of the student here, circumstances surrounding his death, and this case is now being treated as an apparent suicide. Here are more details to this. Take a look.
A 22-year-old Indian student in the United States was discovered dead in California several days after he went missing, leaving his community and authorities deeply shaken. Saket Srinivasaya from Karnataka was pursuing a master's degree in chemical and biomolecular engineering at the University of California in Berkeley.
Saket Srinivasaya, an Indian origin who was studying in the University of Berkeley located in San Francisco, went missing on February 9th. After which his parents, who are staying in Bengaluru's Gidada Konenahalli, reached out to the Karnataka state government to seek the help of the office from the San Francisco and the University of Berkeley. After which the Chief Secretary of Karnataka government, Shalini Rajneesh, wrote a letter to the Embassy of San Francisco and California to request to find the missing person Saket.
He was reported missing on February 9th after last being seen near the Lake Anza and Berkeley Hills area. Local police launched a citywide search, focusing on areas around Tilden Regional Park and Lake Anza. This after his backpack containing his passport and laptop was found near a residential doorway close to the park. Community members also took to online platforms launching search campaigns for Saket. However, the Indian consulate in San Francisco has now confirmed that local police recovered his body on Saturday. The consulate also pledged full support for repatriation of his remains to India at the earliest. The Ministry of External Affairs reiterated ongoing efforts to safeguard Indian students abroad, including regular contact with students and pre-departure orientation on risks and precautions overseas. The circumstances surrounding Srinivasa's disappearance and deaths remain under investigation, with authorities continuing to piece together the events leading up to his disappearance last week. Probe is on for Saket's death under mysterious circumstances. Srinivasaya was among the 6 to hold a patent for inventing a microchannel cooling system for Hyperloop and a method thereof for his LinkedIn profile.
All right, viewers, with that we come to the end of 6 Stories at 6 with me, Sudha Mitra. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned to Republic. News and developments continue on the other side.